Hey, this is Vlad. Welcome to the first video of Beyond Polarity. I've been actually wanting to do this for a really long time. Been on a spiritual path for something along the lines of 6, 7 years now. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of relapses into polarity thinking, things like that. I'm not really going to go into what all that means necessarily. I'm going to stick to more practical things to begin with. I actually spent a lot of time working on a video, literally months working on a video. I wanted to get this Beyond Polarity video perfect, immaculate, and what I came to realize, and this is the theme of today's video, what I came to realize is that the more we become immersed in something, the more it expands, the more elaborate it becomes. Our thinking about it becomes more clear, and more things become evident about it. You become more and more immersed in it, you become more and more obsessed with it, and you experience what's called the paralysis of analysis. Now, this has been a theme that has repeatedly shown its ugly head this whole year. 2015 for me has been a year that I resolved to start everything I've ever put off. And what ends up happening is a lot of people have these ambitious ideas about what they want to do. Oh, well, if when I get a chance, when I get time, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go back to school, I'm going to start that business, I'm going to do music, whatever your thing is. You have to realize there's never going to be a right time, and I'm not giving you any kind of new advice that you haven't heard before, but I'm trying to place emphasis on something that has become kind of cliche, and we just kind of go, oh yeah, I know. It's not. There's never a right time to start, and you will never know what you need to know to start and have this perfect, flawless product, this perfect, flawless execution. It's never going to happen, so you just have to start. Whatever it is that you want to do, you have to start doing it immediately. Start now. Start after you finish this video. There's a quote by Aristotle that says, "For the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them." Essentially meaning that you can't possibly know what you don't know. You learn as you go. Everybody has got this overly cautious, they're deathly afraid of failure, the embarrassment of failure. What will people think? I'm going to fall on my face, and then, I think we already know that there's no such thing as failure. Just failure to start is failure, and not getting back up, that's failure. Beyond that, everything else is just learning. It's just getting references on what not to do. I believe it was Edison said he found 10,000 ways to not make a light bulb. There's a few variations on that quote, but in essence, what it means is perfect. You can't learn, you can't know before you know. No one's psychic. If everyone was psychic, there'd be no point in being here. This whole experience is about learning, and it's about having the balls. It's about sacking up and doing shit. And if you fail and people point and laugh at you, fuck them. You tried, and chances are, if they're laughing at you, they are engaging in what's called Schadenfreude, which is a German word for taking pleasure in other people's misfortune. Most people take pleasure in other people's misfortune because they are failures. They have failed to start. They have failed to get back up, and nothing is better than company when you're miserable. So anyway, I've got my own quote that I wrote, that I actually refer to, that I paraphrase in my head. It's just kind of become built in. Instead of having shitty self-talk, I have good self-talk. I talk to myself like I'm proud of myself, like I can do it because I can do it, because we can all do whatever the fuck we put our minds to, and whatever we focus on, and whatever we commit ourselves to. So my quote is, the contingency plan is to be made as you go in real time, using up-to-the-minute references for real-time corrections. Tweaks are to be made to ad nauseam until you succeed or die trying. Tweaks are to be made to ad nauseam until you succeed or die trying. That means never give up. Okay? It's not an option. If you want something, you go get it. And if you don't get it, then it wasn't meant for you. But you keep trying. You keep trying. I'm not talking about stalking somebody. I'm not talking about psychopathic things or anything that's to anybody's detriment. I'm talking about ambitions. I'm talking about positive things, positive results, things that benefit everybody. So that's the essence of my video, my first video. I hope I've given you some kind of inspiration. I know that I've been working my ass off this year, and I've started many endeavors that some of you know about and most of you don't. So hopefully you stick with me, and this has been some kind of help. Beyond Polarity, Vlad V. See you later.